final fabric fitting on a bias cocktail dress. So first, as always, I'm going to take in my first impression, and the overview is that it's a little bit big feeling up here, but it's hanging very nicely down here, and I think that it's workable. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to do a fitting on this dress. So the first place that we want to look at is the shoulders, because her bust line is here, and this line seems like it could be lifted. So I'm going to try lifting this first so that it's more in line with where her bust is. I think this is going to be about right. Now this seems like it's in a better position. Also, it feels like these gathers are a little too far over. So I want to bring this in a little bit. I'm going to take my seam ripper and open this little piece right here and see if I can adjust this. So this is a wrap, and I think it's going to be just fine to pull it over about like that. Go ahead and pin it here. And then these gathers will fall here over the bust, which is going to give it a better look. Now here on the sides, I'm going to take in at the side seam of the bodice. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this seam over and pin it so that rather than pinning it out flat like this, I'm going to pin it laying the seam down so that I can more easily see how the final look is going to hang. And then I think it'll just taper to nothing here. And when I'm fitting on the bias, I can see how it's hanging. I see the grain line is going this way and this way. So if I want to pull this up a little bit, this will actually cause a little bit of the flare to come towards the front. See how that works with the bias? So I'm going to pull this line up and take a little bit out of this skirt. And then this is going to give a little more flare towards the center, which I think is going to be slightly more flattering. And then the construction team can decide whether to take this seam out and take it out of the side or to just ease that. But I think this will work well with taking a little out of the shoulders and then pulling this wrap a little more and taking in there. And I think we're going to be just fine. How does that feel, Claire? Great? Yeah, pretty.